Madam General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. I'll be evaluating Daniel's speech, which is his second speech, called Organize Your Speech. The goal of this speech is to present an organized speech that has a beginning, middle, and end, paying attention to not only transitions, but as well as the speech's overall general value. I feel that first to tell a quick point of what I liked about his speech. I felt that the general goal to provide an organized speech, you achieve that. Get a solid organizational structure built into your speech. You first talked about the history of the law. You talked about why we have a money laundering law. You talked about what it is, the three main points, the three limbs, if you will, of it. And then you went on to then talk about some other aspects of the law and generally money laundering as well. You also had a pretty good demonstration using our audience members, which I'll discuss a little bit later. Now, what could you have done differently with this speech? Towards the end of the speech, you started to talk about the seriousness of money laundering. And the speech was, I felt, was more of an informational speech to talk about what is money laundering, what is this, and then you then talked about the seriousness of it at the end, which is tangentially related to the actual facts of what money laundering is. However, I feel that this could be a topic of another speech, I think, because there are policy implications. There are also just the seriousness in terms of getting someone thrown in jail. So there are a lot of facts that you can kind of unpack there. So that detracted from your main purpose of the speech, which was to inform us about money laundering. Also, in terms of the organizational structure, I think that you could, this is just a suggestion, but you could have added a roadmap of the speech at the beginning to say, I want to talk to you about money laundering. I'll first tell you a little bit about the history, yada, yada, yada. And then that gives us the structure of the speech immediately. This is especially, I think, an effective way to start a speech when you are informing, when the main purpose is informing. And then I'd like to end this evaluation on what did I like about the presentation. And I think it's kind of evident to all of us you are very good at rhetoric. You are very dramatic. You have very good, you use emphasis very, very well to emphasize your points. You really just kept us all involved, by going out to the audience, and just by your voice. Your voice just completely filled this room. Very effective that way. So I think that just organizing your speech a little bit better would have just wowed us. Madam General Evaluator.